Guys, it's Sarah with Grassroots Evolution, and I'm here to bring you a weekly message for anyone who's a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius, or if you've got air in your chart. If you're just drawn to this message, it may be for you. Keep in mind it is general, so it may not touch everyone's situation. Take the pieces you feel resonate with your soul and disregard or toss the rest, my friends. Go about your day, and know that no matter what messages we receive through Spirit or the cards today, it's still up to you and your active free will, your Grassroots Evolution, and the choices you make, the changes you make, and the steps you take to get whatever fulfillment it is that you would like to see in this world. So know as well that time is fluid. We may be picking up on a past situation, a present situation, something that hasn't happened yet, or something that is past life, and you're working through the karma in this lifetime. So again, keep an open mind to how it resonates. Keep an open heart, my friends, always. And if it's not for you, it's not for you, okay? Welcome back to all my subscribers and anyone who's returning. You guys mean the world to me. And if you're new to my channel, please feel free and subscribe if this resonates with you. Join the journey with me and let me encounter your energy more often. It would be wonderful to have you along this ride. I'm going to take a moment just to call in my team of light, Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, and Archangel Metatron today to guide, guard, bless, and protect myself, this reading, and any of you who would ask for it. And to just ask that we receive only messages for the highest good of those of you guys and me as well, because these resonate for me too sometimes. Watching as well as used in the clearest channel possible so we can understand the messages. Alright, so I'm going to get right into it. I'm going to start off first with, this is the Animal Oracle cards, Archangel Animal Oracle cards by Diana Cooper. And what we get out as an overarching energy to be aware of is the gray squirrel. So for this week, one message that I've got is gray squirrel, and they're asking me to take the bottom of the deck. Ooh, and that's the raven. So I'm going to show you guys, first off, this gray squirrel. It says, find new ways of solving problems, right? He's taking some time to think, but if you can see here, there's a lot of green and blue and orange coming up through here. Finding new ways to solve problems. Excuse me, my nose is getting super itchy, but finding new ways to solve problems means that we want to come from our heart. We want to come from a creative space, and we want to solve problems in a way that is true for us. This also is being connected, using your intuition, using and tapping into the universal energy that is here for you, using this true eye, seeing what maybe others can't. And this does mean too, when we're trying to find new ways to solve new problems, we also may need to look at something different, come from a different perspective, or really just take some time to quiet ourselves. And if you can see as well here, this glow around the heart space, it is emanating out from this squirrel. And this to me is like ascension, Merkaba. That the more we use our problem solving skills, our critical thinking skills, and the more we are resourceful, the more as I'm saying change here, okay, the more we have with the raven saying prepare for change. We're trying, if this week is about solving problems differently, coming at our tasks differently, seeing opportunities that may not have been there for us before, this is also saying, hey, prepare for change. Because one of the best things what I love about this card is this raven, it is right here in his spirit that is open as well. And he may be sitting here in the now, but ravens are able to shapeshift and transform and go between realities. So with this could really be seeing what is in your non-ordinary reality and allowing and preparing for change to come in. They're asking me for one more. I can't see what it is, but this card we have the parrot, as well as embracing the colors. Embracing this could also be, your chakras, getting them aligned so that you can really see things differently. You're not blocked in areas of your life, but listen intently to understand. So you have Archangel Bolpi twice here, Archangel Raphael, and Archangel Aziel and Volki here. Okay, so I'm not sure who those are. It doesn't explain it in the book for Archangel Bolki, but it may be if you were drawn to look up Azrael. Azrael is, I believe, the angel of death as well, or look that up. I may be wrong, but I always love Azrael. And Gargamel in the Smurfs, his cat is Azrael. So Azrael is I feel like this could be important for me. Archangel Raphael will be here for healing, for your support your heart, and to help you. But Archangel Azrael, it may be important for you guys. So just, be open when you call in spirit. Ask again, they're here for your highest good. But knowing that change is coming, and it really is going to, I think, hold a lot into your perspective here. They want me as well just to read a little excerpt from the Gray Squirrel. So I am going to, because these are really, really great messages. Let's find where Gray Squirrel is. It doesn't even have a number. 57, page 57. Okay, so these are very inquisitive animals, originate from Sirius, and are not connected to red squirrels. They are extremely clever puzzle solvers. They show great ingenuity and determination as they learn how to crack physical problems. They are doing this in order to expand their abilities and their left brain. They are showing and teaching humans that there are solutions if we try hard enough. So it also says, gray squirrels bring from Sirius knowledge about sacred geometry as well as spiritual technology for the future, and they pass it on to us when we're ready. Their presence can also trigger us to find answers to our problems. In common with all types of squirrel, the gray ones are demonstrating how to use their kundalini, so this is your vital energy force, to bound across incredible distances. They can almost fly, and this urges us to expand the boundaries of our expectations. The guidance as well that comes with this gray squirrel. Gray Squirrel wisdom of this card invites you to look at your life challenges in a new way. It is suggesting there is a solution to all your problems if you look at them from a different angle. If you are advised that you will also need to put effort into finding the resolution, so be ingenious, explore the possibilities, and think things through carefully. Persevere, you will inevitably receive a reward, which may be financial, the good feeling of success, or the resolution of a former challenge. You are also asked to expand your lower limitations. It is time to fly. Have fun, be curious, and enjoy the new potential that you are allowing to flow into your life. Find a new way to express your life force and vitality in the options that are becoming available to you. So guys, this really is about, exploring the options, listening to your own innate knowing as well. If something within you or around you is presenting a problem, listen to all aspects, listen to all sides of the problem. Prepare for change, in that we want to move past this and transcend. What I'm also hearing is if there's people in your life who are not here to help you, if they're here to hinder you, or if they're part of the problem as well, that really listening to your own innate understanding that you will see in through the ethers here. I feel like, as well as with this raven, you're going to have some sort of understanding already. I feel like if that touched you. But whatever problems you encounter right now or this week, just come from it a little bit differently. And I really ask you to listen to spirit carefully, listen to your own internal guidance carefully. If you need to request it from friends, family, loved ones, you need help with a situation, again, I'm feeling like don't be afraid to ask. That's that message. So we're going to ask, before I move into tarot, a message from the Messages from Life Oracle. And I feel like these two are what wanted to come out. So we got two. First off, you're never alone. And the second, consciousness. And that's totally true, right? We want to look at situations from a different perspective. Well, we're not alone in this. We want to... The bottom of this deck, too, is Ladybird. And I feel like spirals here. Accept happiness and good fortune. So if there's a situation from the past or now that you feel alone, you feel you're not being heard, you feel like there's a problem and it's time for change, Spirit's really saying at this point, you see this ladybug attached to a dandelion seed going off into the wind? Once we can change our perspective and look at things differently and use different problem-solving skills, the amount of happiness and wealth and good things that come into our life is inexplainable. And I feel like this is you knowing that it's okay to keep faith and make a wish and jump on it. So you're never alone. Regardless of the darkness around me, I maintain my bond with God and the angels. This is the inner strength that allows me to go on. I have faith that all things will fall into divine order for my greatest benefit. I ask the universe for its guidance and always receive its help and protection. The sun will rise and shine for me. And this is also, if you are having a difficult situation, call in Spirit, call in Archangel Michael, call in Archangel Azrael, Archangel Bopi, Archangel Raphael, call in Spirit, God, Source, however it is that you use this. Because also, when we listen to what Spirit has to offer, if we're asking for our highest good, they're not going to steer us in the wrong direction. And the beautiful thing is here, even if you do ignore Spirit, and you say, yeah, I'm going to go this way, you're getting another chance if you mess it up. Don't, what I'm feeling is like, don't feel things are so final as well and finite. So consciousness, then this is super important as well, because as we are finding new ways of being and preparing and accepting change and problem solving to know where we're needing to go and what wish we're in hopes that we're going to hold on to, this is raising our consciousness, raising our vibration and connecting us to the greater world around us, the greater universe around us. And one thing that may help you, other than never alone, because you are not, you have support, but I am conscious of each thought and feeling that I manifest. Right? I am conscious of each thought and feeling that I manifest. If I feel like I am alone, I am alone. If I feel like I am safe, protected, loved, and supported, these kind of root chakra at the base, and this is also too with the ladybird, right? Being rooted when we decide to soar and fly. Keeping our own sense of self no matter what. Keeping our own sense of drive and purpose as well. And I'm just so drawn to it because of the red. The same with the red on the parrots as well. That as we soar with our own understanding of who we truly are. So, again, the last time I'm going to say this line, but it's so important. I'm conscious of each thought and feeling that I manifest. Are these energies constructive or destructive? As my inner consciousness is reflected in my surroundings, I overcome my inferior emotions and negative thoughts to leave room for only those that are pure. I am mindful of what I create in this universe. In this way, I become the expression of divine light. Right? This gray squirrel, they talk about, right, him flying. It's time to soar. It's time to soar. We have parrots. We have ravens. It's time to soar. It's time to lay down anything that has kept you small, that has kept you from seeing the possibilities that you can fly. As well as for some of you, this is flying away from situations that are not for your highest good and moving into a time of a lot more abundance. Okay, so I'm going to put this, actually they're asking me for one more. Thank you. There, it was quick. So return to the inner temple. I stopped destroying myself through negativity and worry. Today I rediscover my inner self in silence and calmly study the lessons life has provided. I cease to panic and no longer imagine the worst even before something happens. In harmony and light, I return to the inner temple to discover the richness in each step of my life, and knowing that you also don't need to go by anyone else's timeline or internal clock. It's all up to you, your internal timeline, your internal knowings and your feelings of when it's time to soar and what it is for you. But really keeping an open mind this week on just how you can move forward, because happiness awaits you, truth and beauty awaits you as well, and true healing. I feel like with this parrot, that you may have conversations with other people, listening truly to what they're saying, how